So in this video, we will be reacting to a few songs from Supernova that include artists such as Markus Riva. Wait, hang on, that doesn't narrow down what year we're doing. 2025, we're doing it for 2025. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the ESC Harry channel. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Today it is part 2 of my Supernova reactions, the national final that will help decide Latvia's entry for Eurovision 2025 in Basel. Now, as I mentioned, this is part 2 of my Supernova reaction series. If you want to see part 1 where I cover the first 10 songs alphabetically based on artist name, click the video, one of these set corners here. It's one of them here. You'll get your reactions there for potentially your favorite if it is in the selection of songs. Hope that made sense. But in this video, I'll be reacting to the final 10 songs of the Supernova lineup. And slight spoiler for part 1, let me tell you this. If it is as good as the first 10 songs quality-wise, Supernova gonna be pretty strong this year. I am now looking forward to these final 10 songs. But as always, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new to ESC Harry, and as always, comment down below, what do you think about Supernova this year? What are some of your favourites, either from the 10 songs that we will react to in this video, or just overall the lineup for Latvia this year? With that being said, let's get to reacting. So the first song we are going to hear in this video is from Luka with Stronger. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it's not silence, you're singing currently. Again, similar to a song in that first part of songs I listened to, singer-songwriter vibe. I can already feel like, based on the lyrics here and the title, this is going to be like an empowering song. Maybe we'll get the conventions of an empowering song within it. I can really sense we're going to get those. Yeah, the power, the drums, the lyrics, all empowering stuff. I kind of hope we get a drop here after this chorus. Will we get one? No. Wishful thinking, but I can always ask. The worst I can say is no. The chorus though, there's a change in sort of the instrumental here. Maybe we'll get a bit more in the second chorus. And the third, maybe. Doubt there's a fourth. I do have a slight issue with vocals currently. It does kind of feel like she's reaching for the top notes a little bit. Maybe that's the mixing. We'll have to see when she performs this live. Okay, so it does have that little extra bit that I was maybe asking for in the first chorus. Not necessarily where I'd gone. I would have gone more dance. I usually like guitar, but I think dance would have helped a bit more, helped with that anthemic feel more than a guitar solo. I wonder how long she had to hold those flowers for, by the way. How many shots they had to do. It's like, hold them! No, they're falling. Doesn't matter. Hold them! There's some conventional elements here of an empowering song that are quite nice. I don't think this is a contender necessarily, but solid addition to the lineup. It is missing something slightly. Again, I think it's doing the fact they're doing a guitar-based drop here rather than a dance one does harm it a little bit. That being said, overall, solid, pleasant. Not sure it will do much at the contest. I worry for the vocals in particular. I hope that is just more the mixing rather than her vocals sounding a little bit like she's pushing them. It's nice. I wouldn't call it a contender based on what I've heard so far. So up next, we have Markus Riva with the song Bigger Than This. Now, you might know Markus Riva as he has competed in Supernova about 74,000 times, roughly, give or take. I may be missing a few years off there. He's tried to represent Latvia quite a few times. Maybe 2025, maybe this is the year that he finally is going to represent them, but we're going to have to find that out through listening to the song. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Rivas. For the deepest Markus Rivas. So far, a very Markus Riva beat. I don't have much else so far to say other than it's very Markus Riva at the moment. Another empowering song, actually. Lyrically, a bit to be desired in terms of the originality. But this is interesting. Hang on. It's like a Maroof beat here. Bang. Dun 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 dun. It's exactly a Maroof beat. Dun. It's pretty much an exact Maroof Siren Song beat from Ukraine 2019. Except actually with somehow less power. I mean, that's definitely the most interesting part of the song so far. He's not everyone's cup of tea, Markus Riva, is he? Why do I feel like this was written by a Swedish artist? It has Melfest Reject vibes, I have to say. And here's the Maroof drop. For some reason, him saying this is quite funny. I don't think he intended it to be. His intentions were not strong and real, like the Intelligence Music Project there. What's he going to do with this final chorus? Let's find out together. Well, we haven't got there yet. We're still not there. He's really making us wait for this final chorus. In fact, it's not even coming. The final chorus isn't even here. He's gonna make us wait until his next entry at Supernova, and I do say next entry because that's not winning. Oh, Markus. You will not leave 2012 in terms of musical style, will you? You just won't. And you know what? You know, fair play to you. I mean, that has to be a Swedish songwriter. That's 50 Shades of Bland and generic. I'm sorry. I don't usually hate on generic, but God. Poor Markus. Well, he's the one sending these songs. Poor fans of Markus who do want him to eventually go to Eurovision. It won't be in Basel, sadly. Up next, we have Marta with the song Lovable. I think for her sake, let's hope the song is actually lovable. For me, for the people of Latvia, for everyone voting. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, again, that modern, like, slightly electric feel. Electro, I should say. Feel. I think with a lot of these songs, you just sort of got to wait for what the chorus does, because the verse is promising depending on what the rest of the song does. Okay, we've got a repeating chorus. How dare you? Whoever you are, how dare you be so lovable? It's very rude of you, whoever she's talking about. Maybe she's talking about the fans. How dare you all be lovable, Eurovision fans? It's rude of you. So far, the best artist comparison I can give, maybe one for Brits. There's an artist called Griff, very good. Loved to see her at Eurovision once. It's that sort of style. Not as good. It's a bit like Griff from Wish, but it's that feeling. And then not much progression with the second chorus. It's nice enough, but not much going on here, I have to say. I will warn you, if you play a game at Supernova called Drink, where every time they say the song title name, maybe go to the loo during this song, so you don't have to take part. I feel she says it quite a few times. I mean, you can't say it's not catchy. In the sense that, you know when you get like a homework assignment in your head and you can't get it out of your head and it's annoying? That's what the word lovable is currently doing in my head. How dare you? And that's the end. Well, I mean, the song is called. Oh, I'm just seeing it's got a music video here. Sorry, obviously I was reacting to the. I was reacting to the Supernova entry, the Supernova video on the YouTube channel, I should say, as I'm doing with all of these. So just to be fair, I'm not going to watch the music video. So the song is called Lovable. I can tell you for a fact, it's not about the song. Not much. Not much there. Up next, we have Paulie with the song Delusional. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Right. This is an intro. There's not much cohesion in the intro and the verse, I think, overall at this point, but it's certainly part of the song. I mean, the vocals are all right. The chorus is definitely better. There's like a dramatic feel to it. The vocals, while decent, border on shouting slightly. They don't sound audibly pleasing enough, I don't think. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm getting these verses a little bit more than the first one. The first verse didn't connect with me. It was very messy. There's something now. It's coming together a little bit here. I'm struggling for words here. I don't hate this song, but it feels like it does feel incomplete a little bit here. Okay, like this like fairy tale. And goes into dubstep, or, you know, that sort of, and now rock. There was like 3 genres there in the space of like 10 seconds. This song is a bit confusing, I have to admit. It's like they couldn't decide what to go for. I think the chorus, there's something there. I feel like I say that with a lot of songs. There's some elements I like, but I don't think there's enough of them. There's a nice rock anthemic feel, especially in that last chorus. I did like the last chorus overall. There's something about it which does not sound audibly pleasing. The first verse in particular is an absolute mess, and I think overall they're delusional if they think that all blends into one, because that feels like 3 different genres which they couldn't decide which one, so they chucked them all in. Does not really work. There's fireworks going on outside. That's bizarre. If you can hear them in the background, that's fireworks. Apologies. Yeah, it's. I'm not sure. I don't think that'll win. I'll be honest. Don't think that'll win. But best of luck to her. Up next, we have Rūta Dūduma with the song Chemical, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Can you? I thought you were just an image. I can't even see your arms, Rūta. Don't lie to me. Okay. The chorus, the verses definitely draw you in, and there's something interesting here. Okay. This is so far promising. I like where this is potentially building, but let's see where the chorus takes us now. Here. On second thought, was that the chorus? That's not a good sign if I couldn't tell when the chorus started. Especially considering there definitely felt like it was building, and then it didn't. So far the beat is good for a build. It's not good for just the standard beat. Currently, it's just staying at this sort of beat throughout the entire song, or halfway through the song, or however long we are, which leaves less room for development. You've got someone else coming in the background here. Really sounds like Duncan Lawrence. Is Duncan Lawrence involved in Supernova? I doubt it. Surely not. Sounds like him. But we get it, it's chemical. What now? See, this is what, a bit more drum and bass now. This is what I thought was gonna happen after that first chorus. Why did you make me delay? Why was this song like a train? It's like on a 2-minute delay here. So this is actually a bit nicer. I don't think it's amazing still, but you know, decent enough. All of a sudden, there's now something to work with here. There's an element of build, power, this centerpiece here, which that you could build a staging around to build towards. And we're back to it being chemical. I don't think we ever left it being chemical, to be honest. At no point was this biology or physics. This was always chemical chemistry. I wonder what it is. Ah, it's chemical. Oh, that's interesting. It's chemical. It's probably not winning Supernova. There's an element that, again, there's that focal element now, that drum and bass feel, where you build your staging around it, build the big moments around that, you know, being a crescendo and being something impactful. Other than that, I think the problem is it takes too long to build. I was sort of losing interest before that drum and bass bit, and if I was losing interest, and while I can be harsh, I am an optimist usually when I hear songs for the first time. If I'm losing interest, then I doubt a general watching public will, you know, gravitate towards this before they lose interest. There's at least, I want to say, 20 too many chemicals before we get to that point. So it's not the worst thing I've heard in this selection, but I can't see that being a contender to win Supernova. Up next, we have Sinerģija. Apologies if I've mispronounced that, and any other names or song titles in this video. This is called Bound by the Light. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm intrigued by the instruments they are holding in the picture here. Definitely going to be this ethnic, mystical feel. Taking us to the woods, are we? That sounds a bit weird. Not in any suspicious or creepy way. Just the nature, I should say. I've said some weird things in across these Supernova videos. All of these songs have in common, and I know I keep repeating myself here, all these songs have in common is they have an intriguing first verse, absolutely. And it does keep me interested for the first part. And now we get into this chorus, and unlike some of the songs, I think the interest is still there. There's something quite nice about this. It maybe doesn't anthemically go up that much, but haunting here, mystical, going through the woods of the trees, the autumn leaves. North Macedonia 2015. Something nice about this, something that keeps me hooked, I have to say. And so far, out of the entries I've heard, this does stand out in terms of style. There's a couple of similarities in terms of the subtle power with a couple other duos, weirdly, or trios, but this does stand out from its theme. So this now sounds like a witchcraft enchantment. Have they been watching Agatha all along? Down the witch's road. Oh, let's go back to the song because this, yeah, I like how that second chorus went. Subtle progression, but enough progression here. I mean, with this one, you're just gonna know the key fascination with how this will get on and the staging as well. What they're gonna put on that Supernova stage to represent this imagery, or the imagery to represent this song, I should say. I like this. I enjoy this one, actually. Ooh, this is I really hope this does not get like put down by just like poor, impactful live power. Ooh, again, her voice. I think I missed something there at the end, sorry, like whisper. But her voice suits this song so nicely. There is something there. And there's more than something there. There is a lot of potential with that entry. I love the theme and the flow throughout the song. The second chorus nicely builds on the first one. There's a nice element growing towards the crescendo at the end. It's just going to be about what they put on the stage in Supernova, because that has an automatic theme that you can connect to it, use it, make your staging impactful, memorable. This has a chance of appealing to an audience, absolutely. Again, it stands out from all the others, and it's not necessarily like anything we've heard so far. So fair play. So up next we have Tautumeitas. Apologies again if I mispronounced that, with the song laimi. So I can really tell just from the visual here, this is gonna be something harmonies, ethereal, enchanting. I'm getting that vibe from the picture, so let's see if the song itself delivers on that. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, from the first couple notes, exactly what I thought. Oh, there's a... Okay. You have me intrigued. I like this beat in the background. It's a little bit white noise element, which can be hit or miss with me. But there's a hook towards this song. Again, this stands out from all the others so far. This sounds like something that you would maybe hear on like the soundtrack to Avatar, or like something where there's like, you're watching a grand world be revealed towards you as the viewer. Whether that's the vibe that we're going for, who knows? But that's what I get from it. And I'm the only one that matters. No, that's not true. Now we've gone quiet after like a decent amount of the song has been that fast-paced bit. I say that we're not going to go quiet for long. We're not going that quiet. Just maybe like 5 seconds. Then we're going to build it back up again. If you hated the quiet part, don't you worry. We're going right back to the fast part. This is fascinating. I like it. I'm deciding in my head whether it takes the next level in my opinion. The problem with this sound for me is because it lacks a traditional structure, I can sometimes fail to connect with it as much as I would like to, and maybe others can. There's something there. I can really tell there's some good harmonies there. It's a fascinating entry, I have to say. Okay, I'm going to say this now with that song. There is absolutely quality there. I'm not disputing that, and that will have an audience. And I know I say, say sometimes every song will have an audience. That will have an audience. That is unique, that stands out. Is it for me personally? I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe once I see this live, I'll make my final judgment. But what I feel like with this song is that is a song that is going to be loved by the fandom. And I'm not quite there. I like it, I don't love it. But I'm not going to deny, with the right performance, contender to win. Absolutely. And it'll be something, again, so unique for Latvia, which I would kind of enjoy. So the next song will be Tepat with the song Sadzejot. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Calm beginning there. An intriguing one, definitely. Ooh, I like the vocal. Ooh. There's something I like about this. It's like, it's something chilling. What's the chorus gonna do? Ooh. There's a feeling with a few of these songs which I enjoy, which is that like ethereal floating vibe. I know I keep saying it, but I'm hoping this builds. It's building now. So far, it's quite nice. I need it to go a bit further, though. And I think it is going further. We're building. Come on! What's the second chorus going to do? It's so close! Come on, go a bit further! There we go. Okay. A bit more drama now. There's something not quite hitting though. I don't know if it's the mixing. I think the beginning was a bit more promising than the actual final result at the moment, but I do still like it. Interesting instrument. What's that instrument? Is that a wind instrument? It's like a saxophone or something like that? And I believe that's the... No. I was about to say that's the end. It's not quite the end. There's still a little bit more. Okay, that's interesting because I don't know if you noticed, I wasn't speaking much throughout that song, or at least when I was, it was just sort of to try and trying to figure out my thoughts on that, because it's a non-conventional structure, and there's elements I like that opening beginning very chilling, and I just don't feel like they took advantage of that. I think they tried to put in a few too many things and made it a tad too chaotic. There's a lot of good there, but there's some stuff holding it back for me. So while I like it, and I'm intrigued to see what the live performance will be like, I don't know if this is on my list of contenders to win. So in our penultimate Supernova song, we have the Ludvig with Līgo. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. You certainly can get a little bit louder. What is... Okay. This is... Oh, okay. A bop, yes! I've been missing that from the second half. I have to say, Markus, Riva, you do not count. Oh. See, the English lyrics, I think, are slightly generic. But from what I'm hearing at the Latvian side, it sort of counteracts it a little bit. It's like some, it's like there's an element of like early 2010s dance in this, which are quite fun. I'm liking this chorus. This is white music, or white noise, sorry. You know, when they all harmonize, I forgot what it's called. Done well. This is, okay, I'm enjoying this. I like his voice as well. He likes the noise. She likes the noise. We've got to give her the noise. This feels like a dance song that could only come from like either like a Latvia or Ukraine. Please be more. There is. There's a lot of songs that just repeat the title here. I do feel it works for this one though. So many potential moments for like good stage moments. It's impressive how many things they can like put to this beat, which sound good. This even sounds good with the beat, and I want the main chorus back. Come on, give me that main chorus back. Oh, they're combining them. I enjoy this a lot. Wow, okay. I'm going to say this now, and this is a slight spoiler for the last bit of this video. That, so far, is the best song in the second half by far for me. I love that. It's got some vibes of my other winner from the first part of this, City Zenny, that like cool, Euro clubby, mixy feel, very danceable, and yet it combines so many elements. And unlike other songs which combine elements and they don't work, it just feels like a load of different vibes put together. This works. It's like early 2010s dance music and mainstream dance music, so like from America and the UK, mixed in with some ethnic vibes from the Baltic area. This is impressive. I enjoy the vibe of this. I would not be mad if that won Supernova at all, and I think it is in contention to win, providing vocals and staging works. There's a lot of potential for some good staging moments here, and I really hope they take advantage of it. So now the final song of our Supernova watch-along is Tom's Kalderauskis with the song Domāju. So hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. I can really tell from like just the visuals on the picture, basically. Ballad feel. Nice voice. Nice, deep, passionate voice. Good start. Where's this gonna go? Let's find out. I really like his voice on this. Oh, okay, we're going for subtle power. It's kind of working. It's a flowing feel here. I'd like a bit more in the second chorus, I think. The instrumental is lovely, I think, for this sound. Very traditional ballad sound so far, and not in a bad way. I don't think it quite goes to the next level. It's almost at the next level. It's not quite there. It's almost there. It's good. But I think with a lot of songs in Supernova, good, not great. Maybe yet. Still got a bit of song. Okay, we are building a little bit here, actually. I'm going to hold my take that thought back. If this can have a good ending here, I'll reserve my judgment and push this higher in my thoughts. Lovely voice. I'm not going to deny his voice. Very good. I love the tone of it. It feels full. Okay, well, I would have liked that to go into like a big final chorus, which I don't think it's doing. No, it's not. That was sort of crescendo at the end. I think you use that, maybe make that a bit shorter and use that section to go into a big final chorus, because I think that's what this needed to be a little bit more competitive. It's one of the better songs I've definitely heard in the second part, and it's still a very good song. And it's a nice one that finishes Supernova. I'm not entirely sure whether that will be a contender. LATVIA don't tend to go with ballads like that usually in their Supernova selection, and I do think there are better options. But overall, I'm very happy to see this in the contest. I think it's a nice song. And if he can pull those vocals off live, I'm definitely going to enjoy this entry on the Supernova stage. So that is my reaction to the final 10 songs of the Supernova lineup. Like with part 1, I have been ranking them, and I have my top 3 here from part 2. In third place, I have the song I just heard, actually, Tom's Kalderauskis. Despite, criticizing a little bit, I do enjoy it overall. And in second place, I have Sinerģija. Apologies if I've mispronounced that again. I think that could be a contender, but another contender is definitely the Ludvig. I think that is very good indeed. Thoroughly enjoy that. As for my overall Supernova ranking, I have to say, despite a weaker second half of the songs compared to the first half, this is got to be the strongest Supernova that I have seen since becoming a Eurovision fan back in 2019. A lot of good entries here that could easily get Latvia back into the final, in my opinion. But my top 3 overall. In 3rd place, I have Greta. In 2nd place is where I put the Ludvig. And in 1st place still, again, I'm as surprised as you are considering my thoughts on their 2022 entry. 1st place, Sinerģija. That is a great song, and sod people not returning because, you know, they want new artists at Eurovision. Give the best song, and if the best performance and the best song is Sinerģija, then so be it. Also, be the first time in a while, I mentioned this in part 1, first time in a while we've had Latvian at Eurovision. So very exciting, and fair play Latvia and Supernova. You seem to want to build on the success that Dons brought you last year, and you can easily do that if you pick the right song in the selection. But that will do it for another reaction. As always, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you are new to ESC Harry, and comment down below, what do you think about this Supernova lineup? Do you like it overall? Do you dislike it? What are some of your favorites from this lineup? Who do you want to see represent Latvia in Basel 2025? All that's left for me to say is I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time for another video on this channel. Take care, guys.